Nithyanandam. Welcome to all those of you who are joining us live for today's Nithyananda Yoga. Please do come and settle down on your mat as we get started with the Sadguru Vandanam, invoking the presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, to manifest through each and every one of us through Nithyananda Yoga today.
Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Vilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimaramachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
The next is the chanting of the Shivamula mantra, the creation of that strong space of Paramashiva manifesting by chanting the Mula mantra of Paramashiva. And the Agamas beautifully it reveals that the Mula mantra of a deity is like the soul of a human. So when we chant that Mula mantra again and again and again, we invoke that presence of Paramashiva, making yoga no more just an exercise, but as a manifestation of Paramashiva. We will be chanting the Shivamula mantra japa 11 times. Make sure you are chanting it internally. The form of japa is the form where you will not even move your tongue. You will keep your tongue suspended in your mouth while you chant the Mula mantra. To make it easier for you to follow along, we will chant it loudly, but you make sure you chant it internally. Let us do the chanting of the Shivamula mantra japa now.
Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Haum Shivaya Namaha.
The next step of Nithyananda Yoga is the Tattvachmanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind to become a pure vessel ready to receive Paramashiva's energy. The Tattvachmanam is the way you're going to clear out all the circuits of your body to make that energy travel and manifest through you. For the Tattvachmanam, make sure you have your Panchapatram and Udharani, the traditional yoga cup and spoon used in rituals, filled with fresh water. Take your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, bending just the index finger and slightly cupping your palm. Take an Udharani of water and put it in the center of your palm. Sip the water through the base of your palm at the end of each of the following mantras. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip from right to left along with the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. With the index, middle and ring finger joined together, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Wash your hand. With the right hand, index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril Ring finger and thumb join together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hand. With the base of the right hand, little finger and thumb join together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest. With all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. So with that, now let's enter into the Sankalpa, creating a conscious intention to manifest what yoga is meant for. During yoga, Swamiji reveals with what intention to move your body, that simply manifests. So as we get into Nithyananda Yoga today, what intention you hold, if you hold that intention to manifest the state, the space, the powers of Paramashiva, the space of ultimate completion, or the powerful yogic body to run energetically the whole day, with whatever intention you do yoga, you will watch that simply manifest. So now hold that conscious intention as we chant the Sankalpa and connect to Swamiji in your inner space. Place your right hand over your left in the Sankalpa Mudra and place both your hands on top of your right thigh. Close your eyes, sit straight as we chant the Sankalpa Mantra.
ॐ ममोपान्त समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवन् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम् श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीयपरार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मी वेङ्कटेश्वर शुभमासे शुभपक्षे शुभतिथौ शुभवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्थन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्र श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामयि चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्हकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण विज्ञान भानु वीक्षणार्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमत् वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्यवाचिक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्र साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमन इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी वंदित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंशप्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठसुराङ्गिसाम्राज्यं वृथाभिषिक्तचूडामणि साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिवसमुद्भूत कपिलमहागुरुपुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्रीमहामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिवसमुद्भूत श्रीमहागणपतिसमारम्भ अनवच्छिन्नपीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटलपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलासपरम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलासपुरोद्धारक श्रीकैलासपरमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंसपरिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्दप्रणवस्वरूप श्रोत्रियब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलक्ष्मी भगवत्श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढगात्र योग्यशरीरसिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्त्याविष्करणार्थं सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्यजीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये.
Wash your hand with the water from Panchapatram. Om Apaupaspishya. You can now take your Panchapatram and Dharani, place it far away from you so that it doesn't disturb you during Nithyananda Yoga today. And let's get started with some exercises. Stretching your legs out, start with pointing your toes and flexing them, opening up those muscles. Just starting with some warm-up exercises. Pointing your toes and flexing them. Pointing your toes and flexing them back. Do this a few times. Now, try to rotate your toes in a circular motion, giving your ankles a good stretch. Rotate your legs. And the opposite direction, rotating your ankles. Don't just rotate them the bare minimum. Push all the way down as you can go. Then coming to the side, coming back as high up as you can, for going back as low as you can. So rotate your toes, giving the maximum stretch. Come onto your feet, hands on the knees, and start to rotate your knees in a circular motion. Again, giving yourself a nice stretch, pushing your knees to the maximum as you rotate. And in the opposite direction. Come up to a straight standing position. Bring your hands to your hips and start to rotate your hips. Giving yourself a nice deep stretch. Push yourself as back as you can and then come as forward. Giving yourself a nice stretch. Switch directions now. Push your hips and turn. Now coming onto your knees, seated on the ground, start to twist from side to side. Twist from side to side, opening up your shoulders, your chest, twisting your torso, giving it a nice stretch. Feel your shoulders stretching as you do this. And relax. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Start moving your elbows in a circular motion. Deep and wide. Pushing every muscle in the body to stretch. And the opposite direction. Pushing your elbows backwards. Last is the neck. Start to rotate your neck in a circular motion. Giving your neck a nice stretch. Repeat it on the opposite side. Perfect. With that, let us start off into our first asana for the day, which is Dhanurasana 2. Dhanurasana 2 is a beautiful, powerful asana to stretch out our hamstrings and our inner thighs. We'll be now mastering this asana. Getting into Dhanurasana 2. Let's start off with some preliminary stretches. First, we'll show you how this asana is done before we get into the stretches so that you can master this asana too. Where you hold on to your toes and pull one foot back while the other foot is stretched forward. This is Dhanurasana 2. Let's now start with stretching out our legs by coming into Bhadrasana. Come into Bhadrasana with your feet a bit away from your perineum, whichever is most comfortable for you. Come to this position and start to rock your knees up and down. Bring your knees up and down, feeling the stretch in your knees and your thighs. Bring it to a position where your knees are almost touching at closest to the ground, either touching the ground or closest where you keep your foot. Like let's say you bring it closer, your knees go higher than that, or you bring it further, again your knees go up. So bring your feet to a position where the knees are as close to the ground as you can do it right now. And from there, start to rock your knees up and down, warming up those muscles. Sit straight. You can bring your hands to your knees and also push it towards the ground. And what you can do here is, see, when you just push it down, especially if your back is bent, you will actually not be able to do it. It will be very hard for you. So what you can do is straighten your back, and not just straighten your back, try to lean a bit forward. And from here, even though it will give you a deeper stretch, it will help you push your knees towards the ground. So as you're pushing, try to lean slightly forward and push. And once you're comfortable here, bring your legs slightly closer towards your perineum. Again, straighten out your back and slowly start leaning forward, slowly giving it a nice stretch. You can even here rock your knees up and down and push it towards the ground. Before bringing your foot all the way to your perineum, try to bring your feet as close to your perineum as possible. Sit straight, rolling your hips forward. You will literally be not sitting anymore on your on the seat, but in the inner part of your thigh, be touching the ground. When you keep your back completely straight and start to slowly lean forward. Here also push your knees to the ground. The way the flexibility builds in this asana is how close you're able to push your knees towards the ground. Keep trying to push it lower and lower towards the ground. If you want to get a deeper stretch, you feel that you're not able to stretch enough, you can take a block and place it underneath your feet. And from here, try to push your knees towards the ground. Again, do the same procedure, rocking it up and down. And then using the strength of your hands to push your knees towards the ground. This will give you a much deeper stretch. Now from here you can lean forward and down. Even if your legs are on the ground, you can lean forward and down from this position, coming flat with the body hands extended in front of you. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs as you do this. Here, when you're leaning forward and down, you will not be trying to bring your forehead to the ground. You will not be bending forward like this, but you'll be pushing your stomach to the ground first. This navel center will be the first thing touching your heels. Then your chest comes to the toes before your forehead comes towards the ground. This is a very important step because only then will your knees go down, as well as you will not be causing strain on the neck and the shoulders, and you will be actually getting the real benefit of this asana. Leaning forward and down. And slowly raise up. So that is for the knee stretches. I hope all of your knees are completely stretched out from doing Bhadrasana. We're going to be now working on opening up our thighs. Since in Dhanurasana 2, we have to open up our thighs quite a bit to be able to push our leg completely back in this position. So for that, what you're going to be doing is coming to a laying down position. Stretch your left leg forward, keeping your right foot at the chest level. First, start to try to pull your knee closer and closer towards your chest from here. Pulling your knee closer and closer towards your chest. And now from here, you're going to try to straighten this leg. So the leg that is bent up to the chest right now, you're going to try straightening it as much as you can with your left leg straightened out on the ground. So this is just to get a good stretch for the inner thighs. Left leg straight on the ground. You're going to try to raise your right leg straight towards your body at a 90-degree angle. So you'll do this step by step slowly. Bringing your legs up straight. Opening up the thighs one last time. And now let's repeat this on our left leg. So stretch your right leg down in front of you. Bring your left leg to your chest first and hold it towards your chest. Pull it towards your chest to start off. Pulling it closer to your chest, start to straighten it out. Try to straighten your leg completely out. So this will give you a very nice stretch in your legs. Opening up your thighs. Do this again. Straightening your legs up. And relax. Now try to bring both your feet together here and drop the knees towards the ground. In a lying down position, try to push your knees towards the ground here. You will find it to give you a much deeper stretch. Okay, relax, bring your knees back together. Raise up. Now we're going to be working on Mahamudrasana, just the initial level of Mahamudrasana. Later in the yoga, we'll be moving into a deeper level of Mahamudrasana. But for now, just the initial level, reaching for your foot. Just trying to reach for your toes. Since in Dhanurasana 2, you will need to be able to hold on to your toes. In this first step of Mahamudrasana, we're going to work on holding on to our toes. So lean forward and down, trying to hold on to your toes with one leg at the perineum. Initially, start off with one leg at your perineum. Try to reach your hand to hold on to your toes. Remember, keep your back straight as you do this. Just leaning forward and holding on to your toes. Keep doing it again and again till that position becomes extremely comfortable, not uncomfortable. Just try to hold on to the tip of your toes and hold it there. Now we'll be chanting the Mahavakya 5 times. Once you're able to hold your toes, any of the positions you can pause yourself and let's chant the Mahavakya 5 times. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. From here, slowly come back up to a straight position. Stretch your left leg forward, bringing your right foot to the inner thigh. And try to reach for the left toe with your left hand. This time, reaching for your left toe with your left hand. Just try to keep leaning forward just to hold on to the toe. Keep your back straight and do it. And once you're able to hold on to the toe, just hold it there now. Do not immediately come out of the position. Hold it there. Now we'll count the Mahavakya 5 times. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. And slowly come back up. Now let's enter into Dhanurasana. Hold on to your right foot with your right hand, the hand in the Prana Mudra. So take your index and middle fingers, wrap it around the big toe. And from here, you're going to bring your leg up. Now, one key part of this asana is not to have your knee extended outwards. In this asana, you have to keep your knee extended backwards. Your knee is facing straight behind you, and then pull your leg back. That is where you will get a very deep stretch. With your knee pointed backwards, bring your leg up to your ear and take your left hand holding on to the left toe. You can do this on the other side as well. Giving yourself a nice stretch. In this asana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as the bow of Paramashiva. Doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka, simple breathing in and out. Clench your perineum in the Mula Bandha. With the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, reverberating in your inner space. Let us enter into Dhanurasana 2. Hold on to your legs with your hands, clasping your toes around, clasping your index and middle finger around your toes. Lift one leg back towards the ear, the other leg extended forward.
पादाङ्गुष्ठौ तु पाणिभ्यां गृहीत्वा श्रवणावधि धनुराकर्षकाकृष्टं धनुरासनमीरितम्.
And relax. Beautiful. With that, let us enter into our next asana for the day, which is Kamasana. Kamasana is a very powerful asana to strengthen the thighs and the core. And we're going to be seeing how to master this asana today. Let's get started now. For the first step of Kamasana, you're going to be working on strengthening your thighs. For the full Kamasana preparation, we're going to be working on strengthening our thighs and our core. Come to a laying down position with your knees up high. And from here, you're going to be working on raising your hips up and lowering them back down. We're going to be chanting the Mahavakya 7 times as we do this. Make sure you continue doing it. You do not have to do one of these exercises per every Mahavakya. Just continuously move your body at your own pace and allow the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivam to happen within you. Let's start now. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Last one. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Slowly relax. You actually feel the intense exercise happening in your thighs and lower back when you do this. Take a deep breath. Now, entering into our next exercise to strengthen our back muscles, our thigh muscles, is coming onto your knees with your hands together in a position on your hands and knees. From here, you're going to work on stretching your leg all the way back straight and lowering it up and down. Make sure it's only in a perfect straight line with your body, not too much up above the hip, not too low. It should be exactly at your hip level. Bring it down without touching the ground. Again, push it back up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Let us chant the Mahavakya 5 times as we do this exercise. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Relax and let's repeat this on the left side now. Start to raise your leg up off the ground. Let's chant Mahavakya 5 times together. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Slowly relax. The next we're going to be holding Prapithasana as a preparatory pose for doing Kamasana. Prapithasana is similar to Kamasana except you'll be balancing on both your legs with your hands supporting you so that you can get the muscles to strengthen that will hold you in Kamasana. Prapithasana is done where you come to your feet flat on your mat and hold your toes with the hand in the Prana Mudra. With your index and middle finger, hold on to the toes of both your legs and come with your hips to a 90-degree angle. This is Prapithasana. So your hips will not be higher nor will it be lower. You will be bringing your hips exactly to a 90-degree angle and we'll hold it there for the count of 3 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Slowly relax. Come back to a seated position. Now we're going to be working on stretching out the thighs to do Kamasana. Since in this asana, we need to be able to bring one leg towards the opposite side. So first what you're going to do, you're going to take your left leg or your right leg and place it on your left thigh. Request each and every one of you to follow along. Bring your right leg and place it in the center inside your left thigh. And from here, try to raise your left knee. So your right leg is on the left thigh while your left knee is raised up. Try to keep your back straight and pull your left knee as close as you can. Might need to take support of your hand. The bringing your left foot to the right knee and pulling the right foot towards your perineum. This will give you a deep stretch. Try to push yourself forward that your torso is also straight. And then relax. Now what you're going to do, we're going to do the same thing while lying down. It will give you even deeper stretch. Bring your left foot to the base of the right thigh and pull the right knee towards your chest. Pull your knees close to your body and hold it for the count of 3 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Slowly relax your legs. Switch them around, bringing your right foot to the left thigh. And again clasping your hands around your legs, feeling the stretch deeply. Let's chant the Mahavakya 3 times. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And relax. Come back up to a seated position. Entering into our next stretch, which is in Nithyanasana. Bring both your feet. Bring your left foot to your right knee and your right knee to your left foot. Keeping both your legs stacked perfectly straight on top of each other. You can also check against the edge of your mat if your legs are in a perfectly straight line. Now from here, you're not going to be pointing your toes, you're going to be flexing your toes backwards. First, feeling the initial intense stretch over here. From here, leaning forward and down, slowly. Listen to your body, feel the stretch happening and lean forward and down. Again, do not bend your head, try to lead with your belly. Raise up and let's go back down again because this will give a very intense stretch in your inner thighs and knees. Let's now get into doing Kamasana itself. How you're going to do this is coming to a standing position. What you're going to do is bring one leg to the opposite thigh. From a standing position, you're going to bring one leg to your knee. So let's start off with the left leg. Bring your left leg to your right knee. And from here, start to lower down. First, you can bring your full hands to the ground, just for support. Show you. Lower down Bring your hands to the ground. And from here, you're going to shift your weight just onto your little finger. This is Kamasana. In Kamasana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, embodying pure unconditional love, gazing at your nose with the mudra of the Shambhavi mudra. Do the Ujjayi pranayama, inhaling, and as you exhale, making the sound of an ocean by contracting the throat and clenching the perineum in the Moola Bandha. To the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivam, reverberating in your inner space. Let's do Kamasana now. Come, bring one leg onto your opposite thigh and lean forward and down, bringing your pinky, your little toe fingers onto the ground and balance. नितम्बे च पादगोष्ठी हस्ताभ्यामङ्गुलीयकम् अथ कामासनं वक्ष्ये कामसङ्गेन हेतुना. Slowly relax. Entering into our next asana, which is Vyagrasana. Vyagrasana is a very, very powerful asana where you're going to be stretching out your thigh completely. We're going to now show you first how to do this asana before taking you through step by step, you mastering this asana for yourself. For Vyagrasana, one important thing is usually when we do putting our legs behind our head, we bring our arm inside. But for Vyagrasana, your arm will be outside your leg and your leg will be put behind your head. And in this position, you will be lying down. So that is the speciality of Vyagrasana. Let's now go step by step into all the stretches needed so that each of you can master this asana too for yourself today. Let's start with opening up our hips in a full Mahamudrasana. So we just practice Mahamudrasana just up to holding our toes. Now we're going to be going deeper into full Mahamudrasana. Leaning forward and down. As deep as you can go. Trying to hold on to your foot and take your body lower and lower and lower towards your knee. Start to go lower and lower. First, reaching your hands for your toes, holding on there, and then breathing in and out deeply as you try to sink down onto your leg. At each step where you go and you feel stuck, you feel that this is the maximum you can stretch. Hold it there and breathe deeply for 10 counts. And then when the muscle is relaxed, used to that position, go the next inch. Go a little lower, trying to bring your forehead to your knees, elbows on the ground. And just hold it now. We're just going to be holding it wherever you are. You're just going to be holding it. Because the more you hold it, the more your body gets used to those positions, the easier the asanas become for you and you're able to manifest the yoga. So just hold it now. Keep yourself there. Sorry for the technical glitch. And slowly relax. Let's now repeat this on our left leg. The more you hold it there, the more powerful the asana becomes. That is why we hold the asana for as long as we can in each of the positions. Now, going step by step, lowering yourself down onto the mat. Going lower and lower, giving yourself a nice stretch here. Go as low as you can, holding on to your foot, lowering your forehead to your knees, and then let's just hold now. Just hold. Hold it for a few more minutes. And once you're completely comfortable, you can slowly relax. Now to do Vyagrasana, you need to be able to bring one leg behind your neck. Let's start off with trying to do this. For Vyagrasana, your hand will be outside your knee. But to start off with, let's first bring our hand inside. And what you're going to try to do is pull your left foot towards the right shoulder or your right foot towards your left shoulder, depending on which leg you're using. Try to pull it to the opposite shoulder, bringing the whole foreleg as high as you can towards your chest. When you do this, you'll actually feel the stretch in your inner thigh. The inner thigh will start to feel the stretch. Let's hold it for the count of 3 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Slowly relax. Switching your leg around, now bringing your left leg up, pulling it towards your chest. Let's hold it for 10 for the count of 3 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And relax your foot. Now bring your left foot your right foot in front with your left leg extended behind you. Try to bring your right foot to a 90-degree angle. Switch your hips forward. And the next step from here is you're going to lean your body also forward. So trying to do it in such a way that try to bring your neck over your shin and relax. Let's hold this again for 5 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Relax up. Switching the legs around. Bring your right leg in front with your left leg extended in front, right leg extended behind you. Bring your left foot to a 90-degree angle. Switch your weight to the center of your hip and lean forward and down. Again, holding here. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. And raise up. Now try to bring one leg behind your head directly. Start to attempt to bring your leg behind your head. So this one, you will actually be pushing your leg behind and placing it behind your neck. So keep trying. First, you may initially feel that you're only able to bring it towards your cheek. From there, start to push. It will start going towards your ear and then the side of your head. And every day, the more you push, every inch you go will make you master this asana. Another way of doing it is either you can bring it from the side of your head and behind, or from above your head and behind your neck. Just stretching out your body and pushing the leg behind the neck. Take the time that you need to get the maximum stretch here. Try to push your knee out. The key to this is being able to push your knee as out as you can before putting it behind your head. Keep doing it. Switching to the other leg now. Pick up your left leg and try to put your left leg behind your head. Try to push your knee back, bringing it behind your head. Keep trying to pull your leg more and more back, bringing it behind your head. Keep pushing your leg more and more back. Initially, it may be just at your ear level. From there, you have to bring it back more and more behind. Giving yourself a nice stretch. Open up the thigh. And with that, now let us enter into doing Vyagrasana itself. With one leg behind your neck, you're going to completely come down to a lying down position. Try to bring one leg behind your head and lay down flat. In this asana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as a tiger, gazing at your nose, doing the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your inner space. In Vyagrasana, remember all the 12 components are equally important to manifest the asana completely, because just the asana is just the base of the entire way yoga happens. But only when you do all the components, the circuit becomes complete and Paramashiva's energy can flow through you. So with that, let's do Vyagrasana now. Bringing your hand outside your leg, come to a lying down position. व्याघ्रासनमथो वक्ष्ये क्रोधकालविनाशनम् एकपादं शीर्षमध्ये मेरुदण्डोपरि स्थितम्. Slowly relax. Entering into our next asana, Uttana Padasana. Uttana Padasana will be a beautiful leg and thigh stretch asana, opening up your thighs to the maximum. And let's first show you how to do it before we get step by step into doing it yourself. In this asana, you're going to be stretching your legs out as wide as you can into a full split position. and sit straight with your hands in front of your heart center. Now let's guide you step by step how you can master this asana for yourself. There are many steps. One of the first is being able to open up your thighs. For that, we're going to be coming onto our knees and spreading our knees apart, lowering the center, our hips towards the ground. So we're going to do this a few times. Come onto your hands and knees. And from here, spread your knees wide apart and try to slide your knees towards the ground, bringing the center of your hips towards the ground. Going lower, holding, and coming back. Down, hold, up. Down, hold, up. So the more and more you do this, you will see that the stretch becomes easier for you. So keep doing it. Bringing your knees down, out, and up. Down, hold it here, and back. Opening up your hips, and back. So you'll see that this will help you open up the center of your thighs much deeper to do Uttana Padasana. Now the next stretch that you can do is come onto one leg, one heel, and open the other heel out to the side. And from here, try to lower the center of your hips to the ground. So just bring one leg towards the perineum from a seated position. First, stretch your left leg out at a straight angle to your hips. So your legs and your hips have to be in a straight position. Your right knee can be bent. From here, try to bring your right knee outside and pull it close towards your body. This will give you a very nice stretch in your inner thigh. Let's hold this for three Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Repeating this on the other side. Now bring your left foot towards your perineum and your right leg. So when you do it, make sure your right leg is not even slightly forward of your hip. Try to bring it completely to a straight line with your hip. If you have something to measure yourself against as well, you can do that. When it's at a completely straight line with your hip, pull your other foot towards the perineum, giving yourself a nice stretch here. Let's hold it for 3 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Slowly now dropping this knee to the ground, keeping your leg in a straight line. Bring one knee towards the ground. And from here, you're going to lean sideways onto the leg that is extended by your side. Try to keep this leg as straight as you can, parallel to your hip. So don't try to keep the leg even a little bit forward. Try to keep it as straight as you can, parallel to your hip. and then lean down sideways over the leg. Again. Repeating this on the left side. Keeping your right foot at the perineum, left heel extended out. Bring your body to a straight position and lean forward and down sideways. Relax. Let's do a simple counter stretch once. Bring your knees together, clasping your hands around them. Bring your heels towards your perineum as close as you can. Just relaxing the muscles for a few seconds before we get back into doing Utthana Padasana. Stretch your legs out in front of you now. And from here, lean forward and down. Try to get a deeper stretch for your back into Paschimottanasana. So Paschimottanasana will really help you to get a deep stretch in your back. Try to lean forward and down here. This will stretch out your hamstrings to help you do Utthana Padasana deeper. Keep your back straight, reach for your toes that are extended in front of you, and try to lower yourself lower and lower towards the ground. Keep your back completely straight. Go inch by inch. Leaning forward and down as deep as you can. Lowering yourself to the mat, your forehead to your knees. Keep going lower and lower. Pushing yourself down, getting the maximum stretch. Feel your back extending. Feel your hamstrings and your back fully extending, giving yourself a deep stretch. Try to keep going 1 inch deeper. 1 inch deeper. At every step, try to go an inch deeper. Now let's do Utthana Padasana itself. So there's two ways you can do it. One is by stretching your leg out from a seated position as wide as you can. Bringing your hips in a straight line as your heels and holding here. So this is one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is from a standing position, you can spread your legs wide apart and lower your hips to the ground. This is another way of doing Uttana Padasana. So just practice it. What you can also do is you can take the support of someone who will help you push your legs back. So you can take the support of someone to help you push your legs back and hold that. If you feel that you're not able to do it for yourself, you can take the support of a person or of a wall. So go against a wall and push yourself against the wall, bringing your hips closer and closer. So this is another way that you can also master Uttana Padasana. Let's do it for a few more seconds. First, let's say initially you're only able to bring your legs out this far away. Try to do it an inch more where you actually feel the burn, you feel the stretch in your leg, and hold it. Keep your back straight. Remember to roll your hips forward and keep your back straight. If you need, you can hold a grill or something in front of you to support you. And hold it here now for just chanting the Mahavakya 3 times. And then when you feel your body relaxing here, try to spread your legs apart an inch more. You can also work on it on just one leg because the stretch would be the same. Just moving this leg an inch back and holding it there. And then when this becomes comfortable, moving it the next inch. And that is how you will master Uttana Padasana. Remember, in this asana, your feet will not be pointed, your feet will be flexed upwards. In this asana, visualizing yourself as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, doing the Rechaka Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Bring your hands to your heart center in the Anjali Mudra. As we chant the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your inner space, let's do this together now. Spreading your legs wide apart, as wide as you can, and bring your hands in front of your heart center.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे.
Slowly relax. Let's do a few counter stretch now. Coming onto your knees in Vajrasana. Lean forward and down. Stretching your hands out in front of you. Just hold here for the chant of 5 Mahavakyas. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Relax. Come back up to a seated position. And with that, let us enter into Shavasana. Come to a lying down position on your mat, hands by your side, legs straight out. Visualize yourself as Paramashiva resting in Samadhi. Do the Shakti Chalan Mudra. All the energy that you generated through yoga today is spreading throughout your body. Relax, keep your palms facing upward. Do not hold any stiffness in your arms or in your legs. Do the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your inner space as you do Shavasana. Do not fall asleep. Be in complete awareness. Congratulations to each and everyone. All of you have completed today's Nithyananda Yoga. Hope you all enjoyed. If there were any questions you had, any asanas you found particularly useful and enjoyable, please do share it with us in the comment section. Also, if you found something difficult, you found it hard to follow along, or you wanted a little more stretch, also do share that so we can cover it definitely in a further yoga session. And with that, let us offer our gratitude at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, for offering this amazing science of yoga to us. If there's something more you want to know, you're looking for a breakthrough in your life, you want to manifest the ultimate, whether it's in the field of yoga or in anything, you can join the 30-day free Paramashiva Sena program happening in Los Angeles, in the US, as well as in India. And you can have a breakthrough. You can experience becoming a living ambassador of Paramashiva on planet Earth. We'll be projecting a sign up link at the end. Please do sign up. Put your intention to manifest your ultimate. Let us now end with the Purna Mantra.
Om
Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Nityananda Paramashiva Om Nityananda everyone. Thank you for joining. See you tomorrow.